It's a new vlog and I'm in my new house, our new house. Yeah, life has been a little touch and go because we weren't expecting to move and we did. That's been really great. You guys saw in my last vlog that we were looking at this house and now we're officially here. So yeah, it all happened super fast and I'm very grateful to be here. Anyway, I was like, I need to vlog. Like, why am I not vlogging? I have the day off. I've had like 4 days off in a row, which is unusual, but very nice. And I'm just making a coffee. So this is my new iced coffee vibe. I have these stevia, they're called sweet drops. And this is English toffee. I really like this flavor. I kind of want to try some other ones. Also, my skin looks really bad right now. I normally wouldn't point something like that out, but I am doing a detox, and so I just want to point that out. Like, my skin normally doesn't look like this, but I think it has a lot to do with the detox, which is fine. I'm feeling a lot better because of it. But anywho, back to the coffee. So these sweet stevia drops, and then I normally don't use caramel drizzle, but I was like, why the heck not? I'm just feeling it. So I just put some caramel drizzle and then this Chobani sweet creamer. And I normally don't drink dairy either. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm just feeling like switching it up recently. I think too, like Darren and I like oat milk creamer, like the one from Trader Joe's, the maple oat one. And we just ran out of everything at once, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just try? I go through these phases every so often. I'm like, why don't I just try to drink dairy again? Crazy. I know, I'm crazy. Because like I can do it in small increments, like in coffee and stuff, and I do fine with like cheese. But for some reason, like milk in my coffee, like drinking like a whole latte or something of milk, like it would ruin me. But I can do a little bit of like creamer, right? So I got this Chobani creamer. This is the sweet cream. Wait, the whole point of this too is because I saw a TikTok of like the best creamers to use if you're trying to lose weight. Because obviously I want to be like, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to be in a calorie deficit. And I feel like those alternative creamers are not only like, especially oat milk, they're not only high in sugar sometimes, but also like carbs because they're made out of oats. So I typically do try to lean more towards like an almondy, like coconut creamer, but I don't know, I just go through phases where I'm like over the creamer I'm using, or it needs to be like a certain one for like hot coffee and a different one for iced coffee. Anyway, all that to say, I saw a video and this dietitian was talking about how Chobani is actually the healthiest because it only has like 4 ingredients, like no artificial flavors, and it's real milk. And she's like, obviously you're like not gonna have as many calories and not like all that artificial crap that causes inflammation. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, whoa. Anyway, I just thought it would be healthier to try and consume like a dairy creamer instead of these alternative milks. But honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't feel like my gut is healed enough. Like, I'm okay. I've just been having a little bit of like digestive issues since switching. So I don't know. I think I'll like finish this off, and it's definitely contributing to my skin. I noticed immediately, like here. And these are the intestine channels in Chinese medicine. Immediately had a breakout right there. So anyway, but I also don't want to waste it. And Darren's not a huge creamer person, which is interesting because he doesn't have like dietary restrictions. He just prefers oat milk. Normally I do nut pods, like in iced coffee. I love nut pods. It's almond and coconut. But in hot coffee, I just need a little bit more oomph. And I hate to say it, but I eventually just switched to those Natural Delight creamers, which are terrible for you. They're so bad, but they don't upset my stomach. And they're delicious, and they're relatively low calorie. But yeah, I just was like, I don't think I can keep doing this, like knowing that something is bad for me and just doing it anyway. I don't know, you guys. This is such a like small problem in the grand scheme of things, but it's just what's going on in my life. So anyway, now that I've told you a complete thesis about giving you a complete thesis about coffee and coffee creamer, let me show you the detox I'm doing. So I'm doing a liver detox because I've been suffering from migraines the last few months, which is uncharacteristic. And yeah, I've had them before, like over the years, but they've never been this consistent. And after doing some research, like I knew it had to do with my hormones, but I just couldn't pinpoint how. So I did some research, looked into it, and like liver health is basically what drives our hormones, like overall. So it makes sense to support your liver so that your hormones can regulate properly, right? Like the week before your period, your luteal phase, that's when you need to be upping your fiber, because that's going to get rid of all the excess estrogen from the beginning of the cycle that you didn't use. And maybe I'm not explaining that completely accurate, but that's the gist of it, right? So I focused heavily on my diet for 2 months and I still got a migraine. I felt really great, but I was still just dealing with these headaches every day, like this dullness and this brain fog. And then I kept getting migraines. Some would be more severe than other. And I was just like, this is really scary and weird, because I don't know if you have ever had a migraine, but if you get like the aura or they're called auricular migraines, and it's scary. It feels like you're going blind. So obviously that doesn't work either when you're at work or like at an event. Like I told you guys in a vlog previously that it literally happened to me at a book signing, and I can't live my life like that. So I was like, something's got to give. I reached out to my friend who's a holistic health coach. She's a naturopath I had been going to for years. I love her, but the last time I'd seen her, she detoxed me very quickly, and I had just had like a horrible reaction. And yeah, I don't know. I also just feel like I can kind of like I have the tools to do something on my own, or at least try before I go see someone. So needless to say, reached out to my friend, and she has access to this brand called Cellcore, which if you know anything about being like in the holistic space, this is like top tier supplements. And this is actually what my naturopath used. So she was like, you need to support your liver. And I was like, I do. What are you talking about? Like, that's what I don't understand. I have been supporting my liver because I know that's the issue. What's happening? Like, I don't drink. I eat high fiber. Like, I try to manage my stress. Like, what is happening? And she was like, it needs a detox. It's not about support. Like, you need to actually, there's something that needs to be detoxed in your liver. And I was like, oh, you know, that actually makes sense, because I've never actually done a full detox. I've done parasite cleanses, but I've never done like a full detox. So I've been kind of playing around with intermittent fasting with my cycle. And then I started this like about 2 weeks ago now, and I already feel better. The brain fog, the daily headaches, it would happen at the same time every day, like around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. I would get just like this headache here that almost felt like it was going to become a migraine. So anyway, long story short, I'm doing the Cellcore phase 1, because there's like 2 phases of this liver detox. And I mean, if you know anything about herbs, the herbs alone are going to tell you like how effective it is. It's fulvic acid, broccoli sprout. There's like milk thistle, NAC, marshmallow root, parsley, and beetroot. Like all of those things are super, super good for your liver. Like if you drink beet juice or do beet juice shots or whatever, or juices every day, that's like the best thing you can do for your liver and to help build your blood. So I might even start like juicing a little bit with this too, just to like fully support myself. But yeah, I feel a little bit better. It's only been 2 weeks too, and I went into it really slow. I didn't do the recommended doses. I did like 1 dose a day, then worked my way up to the full it's like 2 pills twice a day. And so I started with just 1 pill at night And then I worked up to 2, like 1 pill in the morning, 1 at night. And now I'm at the full dosage and I feel good and I feel like I've like eased into it. The first week I felt so tired, which is very normal when detoxing. And now I kind of am over that hump. So I'm happy that I got over the hump within like a week, because normally it takes me about a month if I'm like really bad. So anywho, yeah, I'm super, and I actually need to take these now. So I'm glad I'm telling you guys, or what I forgot. So the minerals in the morning, and then you take, I just love these supplements. Like they always make me feel so good. BC ATP, it's like cellular support. So, and then the KL support, this is for drainage. So I've also been going to the sauna and making sure I get 10K steps in every day. Also just for like my overall health, but you need to keep the lymphatic system moving, and the best way to do that is to work out, or you can just walk. Like you don't have to do anything crazy. And then this is a binder, a biotoxin binder. So this is kind of acts like a little broom. It goes in and sweeps up anything that's coming out, essentially. Anyway, now that you're up to date on my coffee preferences and my health, also it's so funny, I know this is a Christmas glass, but I've realized that a lot of times, like, I want iced coffee, but I want to, like, see it. Like, I need to see it in the container, which is the dumbest thing. I know. But a lot of times I'm like, why do I want to go and get a coffee? Because I love the vibe. Like, it's just a vibe. If you appreciate a good vibe, you know. Like, you need to see it. You need the straw. You need everything. So I've been using this for my iced coffee. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, let my food kind of settle, and get caught up on some vlogs, which is my favorite thing to do in the morning when I'm alone. So I'm gonna catch up on that, and then I'm gonna do a little at-home workout, and then I really want to paint, so I think I'll paint while it's still light outside. I've been saying this and I just keep not doing it. And then I think I'm gonna work on my current project that I'm working on. So I just had some lunch and I'm still in my workout clothes. But I really just want to paint, so I'm not gonna like do anything else until I paint. But I'm thinking of doing like a tomato vine. And I'm just watching YouTube videos while I do it, because I don't care for silence. Okay, I know that might be weird to some people. So, ooh, it'd be fun to do like a wine bottle too. But I'm gonna do a tomato vine because there's a song by Pink Martini called Hang On Little Tomato, which is what inspired it, and I thought that would be really cute because Darren and I love that song. So I thought I would do that and then like put it on the fridge or something. And then, I don't know, I might paint something else, but yeah, I don't know if I already said this, but when we were in Eureka Springs, there was this really cool art shop where they hand make their watercolors, and they use the spring water to do it. And that is so cool to me. And the art shop in general, I wanted to buy everything. Anyway, I got this palette. They all have themes, and this one's called Farm to Table. So I wanted it for the tomato red because that's like one of my favorite colors. So obviously I am gonna do that. And then I also got a real watercolor brush, which I'm so stoked for. And then I do have some like watercolor brushes that you like put water in, so I'm probably gonna use that as well if I need to. But yeah, I'm just gonna vibe. Like, this is what I've been wanting to do, so. Finished my watercolor, and it's crazy how in flow you feel when you're like doing something like this with no distraction. I tried to do something that was like very reminiscent of a picture, and I ended up hating it, so I just scrapped it. And then when I just went for my imagination, I got this. Hang on, little tomato. I don't really like this tomato. I feel like I made it way too big and dumpy looking. But I think it's fun and cute. Anyway, I think that's it for the vlog today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, it's Friday and it is a beautiful overcast day. So I am off and I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and just get some things that I need and see what else I get up to. I need to drop some stuff off at Goodwill, but I don't know if you can see, this is like new hair growth, which is why it's like really short and sticking out. So that's exciting. I was like, why won't that go down? And then I looked closer and it's because they're really short. They're new. So that made my day, even though that looks kind of funky. I'm happy. I'm so grateful because I have been losing hair right there. Yeah, I was like, I need a vlog when I remember to do so. Project and like really giving it time. Like I'm very impressed. Oh, that's funny. Like you're a comedian.
Yeah, it sucks if you give someone something to read when they don't read it. Yeah. In your romance community, do you find there's like a common thread that brings people to romance?
For me personally, I'm just a hopeless romantic. Because I was really self-taught. I don't know why there's no sound. Like I guess like screen recordings can't have sound. But so I just finished. I'm filming on my iPhone because my camera died, of course, but I did videotape or like screen record the interview for you guys. I don't know if I'm really supposed to be posting it, but yeah, I screen recorded it, so you'll see it in this vlog. But oh, those are not my Pringles. I just want you to know those are not my Pringles. Those are Darren's Pringles. But it went really well, but I was super nervous. I kind of wish I would have had time to like think over the answers. Like I wish they would have sent the questions over before, because I felt very on the spot and I was already kind of flustered because of the whole like time zone thing. and having to get ready, but overall it went really well. I feel like they liked me and they liked my answers, and this is a real deal. Like, I kind of thought that this was gonna be like, I don't know, I thought that this might potentially not be anything and like just like two randos who are like trying to make a show, but they already pitched the show and they already have a network that they're going to work with if it gets greenlit. So I'm so excited. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video because I definitely am a keep things close to my chest person until something comes of it. And they loved my excerpt. I had to read a little excerpt from the book and also give them some context, and they both wanted more. So